All right, and for our last song of this episode, this is Justin Timberlake's Suit and Tie. This was a huge song when it came out back in 2013. A good buddy of mine used to cover this every show, and he did such a phenomenal job. I forget that it's originally a Justin Timberlake song because it was like, my buddy, he kind of made his own. In my mind, I think of it as his song. No, actually, it's a Justin Timberlake track. So I'm curious to see what VoicePlay is going to do with this. Let's do it.
But first, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks. It's really cheap. And subscribe to Words Like That Arts and Media Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now shut up and get to it.
Can't handle words like that. I can't wait till I get you.
Well, this is another one where they're just the look of Mike's camera.
So hot, just like an oven, and I burn myself, just had to touch it. It's so fine, it's all mine. Hey baby, we don't mind all the watching. Cause if you set it close, it might learn something. She ain't nothing but a little doozy when she does it. She's so fine, she's so fine tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. Baby got fixed up to do that. Let me show you a few things. Dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things about love.
Yeah, and that's what we'll run there. And the tenors are harmonizing great. Yeah, so I didn't realize when I picked these that 3 of this session's songs were going to be older videos that were just throwing a camera up, putting a couple of mics in her, and in the case of one of them, I didn't even see weren't any mics on the camera. And you could see, and just the guys, minimal to no post-production vocal processing, just them, camera, couple of mics, their vocals, harmonizing like it's nobody's business. And that's what we got in the last 3 videos. This one's no exception. Again, this is just them in a room, and you can even tell in the audio that this is not a highly produced audio. You could hear a lot of echo in there, and I've mentioned this in the last couple of reactions, watching these older videos, even though, I love the more highly produced videos with all the post-production overdubs and the vocals and fixing any imperfections, but you can't beat just 4 or 5 guys in front of a camera with the microphones, or even sometimes using the camera mic, harmonizing together in real time. And sure, there may be some imperfections. Not everybody's going to hit on their notes, matter of fact, but most times people are singing just slightly off the notes. It's not perfect on the line, on the pitch, but that just makes it so much more organic and authentic, and I love it.
Now I know they call me a fatty. Oh, shit so sick that I hit and picked up a habit. That's alright. You're all mine. Go on, show me you call daddy. You call daddy. And it's like us, girl, they wish they had my little my brother. You're a classic. You're all mine. Tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie,
Yeah, they're killing this. They're killing this.
Baby got to tonight. Let me show you a few things. Black and white, and you're dressed in that dress. Love is in me.
Nice.
Tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'll leave it all on the floor tonight. Baby got
Great harmonies here.
Let me show you a few. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in other dress alike. Love is in the air to share a few. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things.
Lane, his beatboxing. Again, this is going to be minimal to no processing, just him on the mic. Sounded great, giving that drum rhythm to the whole shebang. Geoff, emulating the bass guitar. Lane and Geoff together really being the band, being the instrumentation. That's really all you need, particularly with a song like this. That's an pop R&B type track.
And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight.
This bow tie
was brought to you by
Pepto-Bismol.
That was funny. You can really hear in this one each segment of what was at this point a quintet with this lineup here. The three tenors, their harmonies were excellent from the get-go, from starting out. And either I know the song, this isn't really my cup of tea, and I've mentioned at the top, a buddy of mine covered this every show that he played, and I heard his version many times, and his was a little bit more, lean more into the pop rock, which is a little bit more my bag, but they did a great job here, really kind of staying with the pop R&B from the original track, and Ellie having the lead here absolutely killed. He had the lead for most of the song. There was a couple of points where Earl and I think Tony had one or two parts that they had the little bit of, they took quote unquote lead for just a minute, but it was more really like some vocal lines while Ellie did some other things. I don't know if you could really call it the lead, but all three of them sounded great, and they sounded great together. Earl and Tony in particular were really keeping that tenor harmony going while Ellie was singing lead through most of the track. And toward the end there, when all three of them hit that super, super high harmony. I don't know if I heard anybody singing the actual lead to the song. I have to go back to listen to the Justin Timberlake track to see if that's anywhere in the original. I don't recall right off. So I feel like this is a VoicePlay specific part of their arrangement, and it sounded so good. And once again, and somebody can tell me in the comments, are they doing stuff like this? Are they using their shorts? I don't really check out their shorts. I think I've done one or two. I don't really check out their shorts. So maybe they're doing this kind of thing with the shorts, or maybe they're doing some of this on Patreon. But somebody let me know, is the current lineup doing just some organic, no post-production, just throw the camera up, throw a microphone up, and just let it go and put it out there? Because I'd like to see more of this from the current lineup, like they used to do back in the day. But really, really enjoyed that. Great arrangement, great video from VoicePlay, as always.
Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already, and we'll see you soon.